Good morning. It's a little bit nicer morning than the last few mornings, and welcome again to my garden. And hopefully, just gonna adjust this a little. Oh, there we go. Welcome again to my garden and to my backyard. And I hope that you had a really good day yesterday. Today the weather is quite a bit nicer than yesterday. It's clear, sunny, a little bit breezy, nice outside right now, nice and fresh. So I hope you have the chance to go outside. I know if you recall, many people when we were studying language about community, what makes a good community, many people talked about how having a fresh, clean, beautiful, natural environment was important for having a good community. And so hopefully on a day like today, once you're finished your homework, you'll be able to go outside and enjoy some of our beautiful fresh air and beautiful community. So yesterday we were talking about this concept, this grammatical concept, so important for writing and so important for building your writing, to taking your writing from intermediate level to more advanced, which is to really understand the difference between a clause, a phrase, and also to start using some more complicated sentences that include different kinds of clauses. Now, we talked a little bit about the difference between a clause and a phrase. So a phrase is what? That's right. A phrase is a group of words. Usually, though, that group of words is missing. It's missing either the noun or it's missing the verb. So it is not a full idea. Whereas a clause usually has a noun, which is the subject, and it has the predicate, the verb. We use the word predicate sometimes because sometimes the action, the verb, has a few words in it to make it the full action in a sentence. John sit down. And so in that case, sit down, this compound verb that has two parts, would be called the predicate, just so that you don't think we're only looking for one word for that part of the clause. So today what I posted is a video with an explanation, another explanation, maybe better than mine, about the difference between clause and phrase. And I like this one because the explanation is probably intermediate level. It comes from, if I'm thinking of the right one, from a classroom, so it helps us feel like we're in the classroom. But also, the speaker talks a little bit about different kinds of phrases and different kinds of clauses. We talked about independent and dependent clauses, but we really didn't talk a lot about different kinds of phrases. So as you watch the video, have a old-fashioned paper, take some notes, and then try the quiz that follows. And on Wednesday, during our Zoom class, we'll go through the video and hear what you think about it. I will put you in small groups. In your groups, you're going to have to write a summary of the video. So I'm going to ask you and your partners, probably 3 people, to give information and I don't know if you heard that, but very loud vehicle going past. There aren't many cars on this island or vehicles, but the city has been doing some work on some things, so maybe that was a City of Nanaimo vehicle that they brought over. But I'm going to put you in these groups, and in your group, you're going to have to give a summary of what you and your partners think are the most important points of the video. So be sure to take notes, write down what happens in the video. And something you can do to help you is have your paper. I think the video is about 20 minutes in length. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all the way to 20, however long the video is. Watch 1 minute, and then on your paper write down what information, what was the person talking about during that 1 minute. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, listen for 1 minute, stop, write a sentence. At this minute, he is talking about different kinds of clauses. And then watch a minute. Now he is blah, blah, blah. And if you do that every minute, that's the beauty of video as opposed to me talking, is you can stop the video and write some notes in that way. So take some notes. You're going to need them for the quiz, and you're going to need them for class. Then I posted something. We're going to be talking a little bit about adjective clauses. Okay, adjective clauses. But before we start talking about adjective clauses, I found an interesting concept I have not talked about before, I think in many years with students, and that is adjective order. And sometimes students find it difficult to know what order that you put adjectives. He is a rich old man. Why not he is an old rich man? Why not he is a smart rich old man? How do you know which of the adjectives to put in order? Because there is an order that you have to use when you use many adjectives. So that's not quite clauses and phrases, but I thought it's a useful concept. And it helps us talk a little bit about adjectives, and then we're going to talk about adjective clauses, sometimes called relative clauses. And this is a very difficult question for many people, but very important for writing. So try the exercise on adjective order. And it's one of the ones from the University of Victoria where you read some information, and then it has 2 or 3 exercises. And to be marked present today, you have to do the quiz. You must do the quiz on the video. No quiz, no present. And second, when you finish the exercise on adjective order, I'm interested to see if you think that exercise was useful. The last thing we're going to look at is this little section we're talking about interacting with people in Canada. All the different types of interaction that we have. Formal, informal, formal being maybe the way we might talk to our supervisor, our team leader, our teacher maybe. Informal is more about family or friends. And also the cultural things that kind of shape how we interact. So there's a listening on interaction that I want you to practice. And really, this is an example of one kind of interaction, informal or formal. And perhaps you'll tell us more about that. So we will come to this theme again and again over the next few weeks of interacting with people. So that's the lesson on Edmodo. We will see you on Wednesday. I think Wednesday I am good for 2 hours on Zoom. Hopefully we won't have any computer problems. And we will go through Tuesday's Edmodo lesson. So take care and see you soon. Bye.